Yellow spot, baby.
How's it, everybody? Welcome back to another one. Today we're gonna do a catch and cook. Yesterday I snuck out right before the swells rolled in, caught a nice yellow spot Papio. One of my favorite fish, and I think one of the best tasting fish there is. So we're gonna go ahead, look at the fight footage, and then we're gonna take it to the kitchen where I'm gonna show you a super simple recipe that's very delicious and very easy. So let's go to the spot and catch some fish. Today's setup is going to be my 10-6 Tirelejo medium heavy Shimano rod with my 6,000 Twinpower reel. I'm using 50-pound braid to 30-pound fluoro leader, 6-foot leader, 2-ounce lead before the swivel, size 16 BK and hook, Campania lure. Going with a fast retrieve here. Felt the fish hit. I'm not usually used to using the 6,000. I usually use my 5. So I had my drag kind of tight, so I was able to bring him in pretty easy. This rod does have a lot of backbone, and this reel has a lot of cranking power. So he came in pretty easy. I did feel the head shake, so it felt like it was an Omilu. As soon as I saw that it was a yellow spot, I was super excited, and you would think that I hit the lottery.
Whew. Let's go. Yellow spot, baby. Yellow spot on the crazy bow. Yes. Yeah. I knew it was around. Let's go.
This fish weighed in a little over 1.6 pounds. It was 13 inches to the fork of the tail. Legal size is 10 inches to the fork. So I cleaned it off good. From there I scaled it. They don't have a lot of scales, but they do have some scales. So you want to make sure you get the head and the belly. I'll speed it up. From there, you're going to make your cut from the vent all the way up towards the gills. And once you get to the gills, you can either, I usually will grab scissors or something to cut where it attaches, or an older knife. From there, you can grab onto the gills, pull it out. I like to always inspect the stomach to see what it's been feeding on. This one had an empty stomach. Put all the innards in a bag and I freeze them, and I use them for palu later, so I throw them in the water. From there, I want to make sure I'm cleaning out the cavity good, so I'm rubbing my thumb up towards the head. So I'm rubbing on that bloodline to get as much of that out as I can. I cut the pectoral fins so it sits better in the pan, and then you're going to want to take a knife and cut that. There's like a ridge of scales from the tail to about the towards the back of the body. It's pretty easy to cut off. From there, I'm ready to store it. So I'm gonna give it one more rinse. Then I'm gonna pat it dry and put it in the refrigerator. So the way that I like to keep my fish is I'll put it in the bottom drawer of my refrigerator, and I will put ice in it, and it'll stay like that for 2 days. Next up, we got rice. So while I'm making the fish, I can have some rice going. Rice always goes good with fish. You can use different types of oil. I'm using olive oil, and I'm setting the stove to medium high. Here's our ingredients. We got oil, black pepper, garlic salt, and shoyu. Not gonna use a sesame seed. I'm gonna cut some slits in this fish. That's gonna help it to cook a little faster and also get some flavor in there when I add the garlic salt and the pepper. But it definitely helps the cooking process. So I'm going to add some garlic salt. Some people add garlic powder, some people add cornstarch, but today I'm just going to use garlic salt. And then once I do both sides, I'm going to do crushed black pepper. So now the oil is pretty heated. If you're not sure if the oil is ready, you can take a couple drops of water like this. Once it kind of sizzles, it's ready to go. So you want to have your tongs ready and your phone ready so you can put it on Instagram, show all your friends. This would be considered a pan fried size. Kind of barely fits in there. I could have cut the tail off, but I like to use it for flipping with the tongs. You also want to make sure you have a mesh grill like this, otherwise you're going to get splatter everywhere, maybe even on yourself. So that's kind of super important. 3 to 5 minutes per side. Earlier in the day, grabbed a lemon because such a good dipping sauce is shoyu or soy sauce with lemon. So fresh lemon. I use a whole lemon for this, so I'm just gonna squeeze it, both sides of the lemon. That's gonna be my dipping sauce. So I'm doing this while the fish is cooking. You can see it's golden brown. From there, it's ready to enjoy. So I got some kimchi, cucumber salad, and I got some potato mac salad, and of course some rice. Super good. Sorry the lighting's bad in here. I didn't want to bring like my whole setup in the kitchen. This is what it looks like, and this is what it looks like after I eat it. Easy recipe and super delicious. Give it a try. Please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Till next time, tight lines, and take care everybody. Bye.